Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Those of you that are new, welcome to Debos Nation. In this video I have for you today is Long Island Audit, and he is at a Social Security building. And let's take a look at this interaction.
Why are you pushing me, man? Why are you pushing me? Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I'm pushing you right back. Yeah, you're not going to touch me like that, man. Who do you think you are? Look, he's pushing on me again.
I'm just trying to move my way.
You're pushing on me again, man. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. Seriously. So you're causing a scene right now.
Do me a favor.
I'm just trying to get inside the Social Security office.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not able to record inside the
Okay, ma'am. I don't want to discuss this anymore. I want to go inside of the building that I paid for.
No, you're not going inside the building while you're recording.
I'm not breaking any laws. He's breaking the law by not letting me into this building.
To record inside of a federal building, so we asked you to put down your phone. Simply.
Is that a law, ma'am?
Yes. It is.
Today we're at the Social Security District Office here in Patchogue, New York, right here on Long Island. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it.
You want to start playing that respect card? Well, then why don't you start to respect our government workers that are working very hard for you and I and everybody else? Why don't you think of that?
Come on in. You can just sign in. Just give me a minute, sir.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna close the door for a minute.
Why can't I come in?
Because I'm going to assist them first.
Oh,
It's a little line.
I don't need assistance, sir.
No, I'm not assisting you. I just want to assist them first.
No, I know, but this is public
do me a
building,
favor.
right?
Take your foot off the door.
No, I'm
You see, right now in the world of policing, he is at a standoff, because the minute he puts his hands on him to remove him because he's got his foot stuck in the door, he's going to yell assault. Now, what is allowed to happen here is he is allowed to use one level of force that is exerted upon him. He's allowed to go one level of force higher than that, because otherwise it's just going to be a standoff. So in order for him to not have his foot stuck in the door, he has to remove him from where he is and then close the door. And he'll call that assault.
gonna come in.
No, but take your foot off the door. I want to close it for a minute.
Go for what?
Take your foot off the door, and I want to close it for 1 minute. I want to assist these people that need my help.
Okay.
And then when I'm done with them, I'll come to you.
Okay,
Can
I
you
don't
extend-
need your help though.
All right, so then extend my courtesy and just close the door. I just want to assist them.
Yeah, no, I just need to go in here really
Yeah,
quick.
but not now. I want to assist them.
It's a public building, sir.
Yeah, I know.
I
Just
can come
do me a
in. I
favor.
can come into a public building. Why are you pushing it?
Do me a favor.
These people are trying to get out.
Yes. Hold on. But don't hold the door. You don't have to hold.
I'm
my
holding
door.
them for them.
No,
I'm
you
holding
don't have
the
to
door-
hold them for them.
I'm holding the door for
You
them.
don't have to hold the door for them.
They're trying to
That's
leave,
what I'm here
sir.
for.
So you're causing a scene right now.
Do me a favor.
I'm just trying to get inside this Social Security.
I must break you.
Security office.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I need to change the name of my social security card.
Okay, no problem. Just come right in. Just stand right here.
So
I
how
have to
come
assist these people.
I can't stand where she's
Hold on.
standing?
Hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna stand where
Your
she's
people
standing.
leaving? Yeah, come on in.
I'm just gonna stand. Can you not push into me, please?
I'm opening. Excuse me, sir.
You just let somebody else in right in front of me. Cut my spot.
All right. Did he speak? Excuse me, sir.
You just let somebody else
But
in.
you're recording.
You just let some. How do you know I'm recording?
Can somebody please get some cheese for LIA's whiny old ass?
You just
You want to say? Yeah. Okay, you're fine. So we just want to.
you just let somebody else in without letting me in.
Okay.
So that's where the problem's coming in right now. You're letting somebody else in without letting me into the Social Security office.
Excuse me.
So what's the discrimination? What's the problem?
I'm not discriminating.
So what's the problem? You just let a woman
Okay,
inside.
but you're recording me, and I know
You
you're
don't know.
recording
You don't
me.
know that.
Yes, I do.
You don't know that.
Okay.
You don't know that.
Did he?
Stop it. Get some help.
Is recording against the law?
I'm trying to verify with the supervisor.
I don't want you to verify with anything. I don't need you to verify.
Sorry.
Let me get your name. Your job is to observe and report, sir. Respectfully, you're not supposed to be putting your hands on people. You're private security, right?
Observe and report. Observe and report. It's just like this guy is just such a big baby. Can you imagine being at a college or a university and you're worried about fights all the time breaking out in your pub, and you hire security so that these fights don't break out, and then a fight does break out and he just sits back and writes things down and observes, and then gets himself fired because he's not breaking up any fights. Well, that's what these guys are for. They don't get their use of force from security. They get their use of force from other acts and other laws. Get with it, boys.
Are you law enforcement?
Can you have a supervisor come to the door?
Are you law enforcement, sir? So why are you being aggressive and pushing me out the way? You're gonna let somebody else in?
Hi. Can you just give me a minute? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're going hands-on, man. So there's no need for you to go hands-on. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi, good, how are you?
Hi. I'm just trying to access a public building. That's all.
You're not able to record, so you
Who-
can access the building,
who's
but you're
saying-
not able to record.
Who
Because
told
it's our
you?
rules and
Who told you?
regulations. It's right on the door.
There's no rules or regulations saying you can't record in the lobby
You're
of a
not
federal
able to
building.
You're not able to record.
Okay, but who's saying I'm recording?
Okay, so you can put down the phone.
So is that the next talking point, that you're going to try and tell people that you're not recording while you're recording? You guys and your brains just don't understand logic. Unbelievable.
And then stop
Is it illegal to hold a phone up in your hand? Is that illegal, ma'am?
Are you recording right now?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Okay. Put
Do
down
you-
the phone.
So is it illegal to walk around with the phone in your hand?
You cannot record inside this building, sir.
Is it illegal to walk around? I just told you I wasn't.
Okay. So are you here to conduct business?
Yeah, I'm here to conduct business,
What are you
ma'am.
here to do today?
I'm here to renew my social security card.
Okay. You can do that, but you can't record inside the building.
Okay, but nobody's recording inside the building.
Okay. If we see you
There- there's
recording,
no-
you're gonna have to leave.
Okay.
I wish that for only one day Dad couldn't tell a lie.
Okay, can you tell this gentleman to let me in my public building, please? This is my public building, and I would ask you to let me inside my public building and stop keeping me out of it.
Okay. Are you?
Can
do
you-
have your guarantee that you're not gonna record?
I'm not going to break the law. You have that guarantee. I will not break the law. Can you move out of my way, please, now, sir?
Do you have the guarantee that you're not recording?
I have the guarantee that I will not break the law in any way. Guaranteed. I will not break the law here today. But
Again, she's asking you, will you be recording in there? And you're saying, I'm not going to break the law. But she's asking you if you're recording. They have signs all over the place in there that you're not allowed to record in there. If you want video surveillance of it, just take the ones that are working in there right now. They don't need your video.
you need to stop breaking the law and impeding my movement into a public building, sir.
Don't put your hands on me.
I'm trying to move you out of the way.
No, you're
You
not
don't
gonna-
put your
you're not
hands
gonna
on me.
move him out of the way.
You don't
Because-
put your hands on me.
You put your hands on me. That's okay.
no,
he's
That's
okay to
I'm not-
no, no, no.
I'm-
You
I'm
weren't,
holding the door.
ma'am. Respectfully,
Respectfully, yeah.
you weren't here before when
Okay.
he pushed me out of the way.
Okay.
Yes, you did. It's
okay.
on camera.
We'll put down the phone.
What does it matter? I can't hold my phone in my hand.
Well, we're not gonna conduct business like this. Yeah, pull up the action. We'll let them handle it. Okay.
Yeah, not this guy. I'm allowed to act. You're denying me public services, ma'am. I'm a
I'm asking
taxpaying.
you to put your phone down.
Just because I'm holding my phone doesn't mean that you cannot allow
Okay,
me into a
so
public
you can
building,
step
ma'am.
outside, and then once the FPS is
No,
here,
I don't need to deal with
yes,
FPS. FPS is law enforcement.
Okay. Yes.
Am I breaking the law, ma'am?
I asked you to put your phone down.
Is that against the law to hold your phone?
You're not able to record.
This guy is fucking stupid.
Inside the
Okay, ma'am, I don't want to discuss this anymore. I want to go inside of the building that I paid
Or,
for.
no, you're not going inside the building while you're recording.
But who told you I was recording? Did I tell you I was
asked you to
recording?
Put down your phone.
So I can't hold my phone this way? So you can't wear what if I had glasses that had cameras on
I'm not
them?
gonna argue with you.
I don't want
If
to
it's
I don't
that
want to
simple,
argue with you
put down your
either.
phone and you can come in and get a card.
So you could tell me what I got to take off my hat to come in here. There's a
No,
list
I
of
didn't
things.
ask you to take off.
Okay, but it sounds ridiculous that I can't. There's nothing. I'm not breaking any laws. He's breaking the law by not letting me into this
You're not allowed
building.
to record inside of a federal building. So we asked you to put down your phone. Simply.
Is that a law, ma'am?
Yes, it is.
It's a law that you cannot
Yes.
record?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm not going to break the law. I just told you that. So can
So
you
please put down the phone?
can you allow? Can you tell this this gentleman here. Look, he's pushing on me
I'm
again.
just trying to move my way.
You're pushing on me again, man. I don't appreciate that.
not
I
pushing you. I'm
don't.
just
I
trying
don't
to move
appreciate
this
that.
way.
Seriously.
Listen.
Did before.
Okay. Well, I'm right here.
Excuse me, this door can't.
Your job is to observe and report, sir. I'm coming into a public building. This is a public building. How am I? I just want to walk in. I want to walk in, look at the pamphlets you guys over here, and that's it.
So just so we're aware. Just so we're aware. I spoke to FPS, and they're stating that he is allowed to come into the building and record. Now, he's not allowed, obviously, to record any of the social security information and everything like that. But if you guys don't want him in here recording, that's something that you guys are enforcing, not what FPS is.
So you'd have to call the Suffolk County police officers then and handle it that way.
Okay.
Because FPS, look, is telling this officer here that it's not against the law to record, just like I've been trying to tell you for the last 20 minutes. Ma'am, I'm not here to cause a disturbance. I'm not here to record any personal information. I'm not here to record any personal information, and I'm not here to cause a scene, ma'am. I'm just here to enter into my public building that I pay for just as much as you do.
Very good.
That's
I
it.
mean, you can come and get a replacement car,
Okay,
but
so
I'm asking you to put
I'm trying to access
you have to
services.
preserve everybody else's privacy in here, sir.
This is a public building. There's no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am. No, there is not expectation of privacy.
Private
So you make sure that it's private. That's fine. No one's going to come up to the windows or anything. Now, excuse me, sir. FPS told you to stand down. FPS told you to stand down, sir. You're not law enforcement.
Let me speak with John.
You're not law
You're
enforcement.
gonna call John?
Mr. Bianco, yeah?
Okay.
Can I get all your guys' names while you're here? Can I get your name, sir? No? Can I get your name?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Just wait
Why are you pushing me, man? Why are you
sir.
pushing me? Don't touch me.
But don't touch me.
Yeah, I'm pushing you right back. Yeah, you're not going to touch me like that, man. Who do you think you are?
Just wait until we find out what's
Who do you
going
think
on,
you are, man?
because it's already been established that
See, he's just like a little kid. Somebody goes out, he tries to run in. What an idiot.
Yeah, but you
this
just
is
told
through-
him that I
this
can
is-
record,
it's-
right?
It's been established through FPS and our supervisor that you do have the okay to come inside and record, but if
So why are you
they're-
keeping me out of the
if
building?
this is something that they're requesting that you don't come in here and do, then this is on them.
So
we're
you're
trying
saying,
to
so you
see
called
what-
you called Federal Protective Services, right?
I called my supervisor.
You called your supervisor,
Correct.
and
My
he's
supervisor.
with FPS.
Correct.
Okay, your supervisor's with FPS, and they told you what?
They stated that you are allowed to come inside the building and record.
Yeah.
Right? You are allowed to come inside and record, but obviously you can't record the sensitive information. So
Okay, so that I'm telling you that
now
I'm not
they
going to do
stated-
that.
They stated, I know. Listen, I'm 100% with the Constitution. I understand what you're here doing. And I'm 100% with it. But these are rules and regulations that now the SSA administration staff is implementing. So if they're implementing that, they don't want anyone coming in here recording and doing that, then
But the law enforcement said as long as I'm not recording any sensitive information, I'm allowed to
correct.
record.
So
So,
now
at this
she's
point,
contacting, I guess, the higher ups.
Okay, now this is where he's got things a little bit confused. He thinks he's doing the right thing by doing this, but what he's actually going to be doing is he's not going to allow people to go in there at all. So he's not going to change the law for good. He's going to hurt the law for bad.
From the
is that your
administration
is that your supervisor behind you, or is there a supervisor here from your security
No,
company?
there's not a supervisor.
So you guys are just officers?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
Right, okay.
Do you guys have any idea if he has to wait time?
So we'll figure out what's going on.
All right, listen. I don't want to. This guy, you know. I don't want to escalate the situation, so I'm gonna.
Okay, no problem.
But I'm also not gonna have my rights violated. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Listen, I understand completely what you're doing.
Are you gonna stop me from coming in still? Sir, can I get your name, please? Sir, would you mind if you identified yourself for me, so I know who I'm dealing with here, so I know who keeps trying to put his hands on me?
We follow orders, son. We follow orders or people die. It's that simple. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns.
No? Very professional. Very professional.
Sure. Okay.
And your name, Mejia?
Correct.
Thank you. I could actually see yours.
Were you trying to, you said you were trying to get your social security card replaced, correct?
Yeah, and also just take some pictures and video. I'm an independent journalist, so I'm just exercising my freedom of press right, just what FPS just said. And like I said, I'm not going to escalate the situation. I'm not going to push past you, because then...
Well, we're not, oh, I was going to say, because we're not the press.
You know, it's not a good look for me, and it's not a good, you know...
Correct.
It's only gonna escalate the situation. So, you know, I just think it's wrong that you guys are holding me here, you know what I mean? You guys shouldn't be holding me here. If FPS says, as long as I don't get no personal information, watch me. You have 3 people. Go to 3 different corners of this office and watch me, and just make sure that I'm not...
It doesn't matter about any of that stuff, because there's signs that specifically say no recording in there on any of the devices, and you're recording on a device. That's the bottom line.
Getting anything that's sensitive, I guess. I don't know. But it's up to you understand that it's up to the individual to create that privacy in public.
Correct.
It's the Social Security Office administrator's job to protect the information at the window, and when people are using that kiosk entering personal information, it's their job to make sure that, you know, no one's getting that personal information. Just like if you're at an ATM on a street in the city or anywhere, you know, somebody could be over 2 feet away from you and start looking over. It's not against the law.
Do you seriously believe everything that comes out of that sewer hole you call a mouth? I can't believe it. Like, you're telling everybody that they have to make sure that they're covering their hands when they're at the ATM, or that they're making sure that nobody's jumping out of the bushes at them. What are you jumping out of the bushes at for? What are you trying to look over at it for? I mean, I know you can, but why? Why do you have to? You have to make everybody feel like you're on guard. You're brutal. You're going to destroy what you're trying to improve.
You stop using it, you cover it, or you go to another one. Because there's no expectation of privacy in public. And over here we can see they are always recording us.
All right, we're back to the security cameras again. I thought we debunked this a long time ago, but you don't have to record. You can go yourself and ask for these recordings out of any time of the day that you request. So you don't have to go in there with your recorder. But you'd have to be smart to figure that one out.
Even though it always seems to be an issue when we record them. Oh man. Now you got all these people outside waiting. When you could just let me in, I probably could have been done already, you know what I mean?
I don't know if they were going to help you recording them while they do the process for your social security card.
I mean, why not? It's my personal information that would be on there, right?
Which is true. Which is true.
I have to protect my own personal information, or they have to protect my information from me.
Son of a bitch, Paul, why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Did she come back? Oh, she came back? Okay. Alright, so she came back. Let's see what the update is. Hello?
You know what's the funniest thing? We can see everything on the inside. All from this vestibule, which makes it very, very...
Which is highly unusual while you're still there, because you just said that you can see everything from where you're standing. So you videotaped everything you wanted to see anyway. The only reason why you're going in there is to start shit, and that's the bottom line, and you know it.
Which I already advised him that it's his right. I'm standing right in front of him. So I already advised him this. We're just waiting on an update from the administration staff. Correct. No, they went to the back. Yeah. 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 All right. All right, no problem. So just so you're aware, and I just got off the phone with my supervisor once again, and he advised that it is your Fourth Amendment right to come in here and record, but
First
Amendment right.
Yes.
But it's up to the administration staff right now to come in here and advise whether or not they want you to come in and do whatever recording it is that you want to do. As long as you're not getting any, as long as you're not getting any sensitive information, then you know.
But do you see how weird that sounds?
Holy shit! Oh, boy, I feel like a horse's patoot.
So my supervisor said that it's your First Amendment right to come in here and record.
Correct.
But we're just waiting on the Social Security Administration to see if they're going to violate your rights or not. That's basically what you're saying.
Correct. Now, whatever it is that
you know, and I know you don't work directly for the Social Security Administration.
I don't.
But you know, do you see how backwards that kind of sounds? Like on one end, it's like, you know, you have a First Amendment right. On the other hand, you know, they might violate your First Amendment right today.
Are you coming back in, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask. Well, I was seen by Mr. Catalina, and I was wanting to ask him something because I was a little confused with something just now. So I just wanted to ask him before I left.
All right, no problem. Just have a seat, wait until he comes back out, and then you can see if you can grab his attention. Okay.
And your supervisor works for?
He works for Alante Security Services.
Alante Security Services.
That's how it works, son. Anytime that your boss doesn't work for you, then I don't know who you're listening to. But yes, his boss works for the exact same company that you're dealing with right now. Good one, Sherlock.
Oh man, I wonder how long we're going to be waiting in here for.
Do you mind just stepping over to the side so we can get these people inside? We don't have
I mean,
to wait.
I'm not gonna do it only because you're not letting me inside. Why can't I stand inside right here? Why can't I? You want to let other people in, but you're not gonna let me in. That's a problem to me, man. That's a problem. Like you're treating me different than anybody else than you would treat anybody else that's waiting outside here. I understand they have business to conduct, so do I. So what's the difference? Why can't I go use the kiosk and go enter my information like anybody else? Because I'm recording and your boss told you.
Well, the supervisor's waiting on the decision for you, so I don't know if they're gonna.
Yeah, but you don't need people's permission to exercise your rights. That's what I'm trying.
And this is where they now have to treat you like a child, because now you're in timeout. Now you have to wait until the client comes back with their ruling on it, because that's who the security company actually works for, is the client. So that's what they're waiting on.
That's what I'm trying to explain here. You shouldn't need anyone's permission. No one, not the President of the United States, the Supreme Court. You shouldn't need anybody. Your God-given rights, you shouldn't need anybody's permission to exercise them. And right now, you guys are using force, not you particularly. I understand that, but you know, right now.
And let's not forget that you started the force by sticking your foot in the door and not allowing them to shut the door. So all this is on you.
Your security company is using force to keep me out of a public building. I'm trying to conduct my business and document that. That's all I'm trying to do here. And by doing that, you're holding up all these people that are outside.
What is going on? Damn.
Nobody knows why you're doing it, because you can see when you open up the door that the people were yelling at you. Can't you see that? The people don't want you doing this.
Domino effect.
Can we let her know that we have people waiting to come outside and waiting to come inside? Correction. Oh, she's on the phone.
Under whose orders are you keeping me here?
This is under the orders of the Social Security Administration staff because they're trying to figure out what they, with the decision as to if they're going to allow.
But you guys should call law enforcement. They're putting you in a predicament right now
They're
because
not really putting us in a predicament because we working as law enforcement for this facility. We already got the authorization that you are okay to come in and record. Once again, as long as you are not recording any sensitive information.
So allow me to do that.
But now
So
we're working.
don't prevent me from doing that. There won't be any more issues, and you could let those people in, and everybody has a great day.
They're trying their very best to make sure that everybody's secure in their persons inside of that building by not allowing you to record in there. You can easily get video footage of that at any time during the day but you don't want to do it that way. Because you know that when you record the footage, nothing is happening when you're not there. It's only when you're there, the fire starter.
Yeah. There's nobody inside.
And there's a whole nother door you guys could let them in through. I'm just not going to move from where I'm at.
I know, which is fine.
Just so everybody can see, I'm not holding up business. I'm just standing exactly where I'm at. They can open up this door.
Just let them, listen.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
There's a whole nother door they can use. I'm just not moving for where I'm at. To let all these people in right over here.
Can we let them in? Just let them.
It's a public building, man. You should let them in regardless.
These are my kids.
All right. Well,
Thank you. No problem. Yeah.
That be all right or not? I just said,
What about his mom being hurt? Mom, is that right? Yeah.
We need to ask you some questions, okay?
Could you stop that? Please? Stop that!
You can use the next computer, guys.
See, I'm not being unreasonable, right? I'm not trying to block people from coming in here, right?
We follow orders, son. We follow orders or people die. It's that simple.
Not at all.
Thank you for your cooperation. Come in.
Can I get your name, sir? Gonzalez? All right, so let's see the building here that was so secretive. I don't really understand what's the big secret to film inside of a Social Security office, but do you see, with a little bit of de-escalation and a little bit of patience, that's not the way. The first guy, Gonzalez, he did not handle the situation right. Putting his hands on me. Mejia did a lot better.
And as you can see on the signs right here where it says no photography by any device. And he gets in. It's only because they think he's a child. And they just think that if he does the little roam around the room, he'll leave.
Recording. So back there is where they do the interviews. I guess this is a security desk over here. These are the windows. See, my idea is not to, my plan is not to get close to the windows or even zoom in. I could zoom in if I wanted to, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. Look, so we have the Social Security windows.
You see, what you don't realize is these rules have nothing to do with you personally. It has everything to do with the people in general. They want these rules in place so that they can guarantee that everybody is being private. You're saying that, yes, you can zoom in there, so you just admitted it, but you're saying you're not going to do it. How are they supposed to know that everybody with a camera has the same attitude? Come on there, jerk off.
All across the country, I've seen people get denied their right to access a Social Security Administration building because of, security concerns and policies and rules and things that have nothing to do with the United States Constitution and our rights. But look, a little bit of patience, a little bit of education, and we are in here freely recording. So these are the rules and regulations governing conduct on federal property. Kind of like poster 7, I believe it's the same exact thing. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in lobbies and foyers. Same thing. So the rules and regulations governing conduct on federal property is the same exact thing, it looks like to me really quickly, as the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property.
You serious?
Cameras everywhere. So this is the waiting area over here. Security desk is not information. How many times you got people asking you questions that you don't know the answer to? Enough where you got to put this sign, right? Security desk is not information.
Not information.
I guess you guys don't, you guys don't know, right? Are these the applications over here?
No, that sign doesn't mean don't ask the security because they don't know. It's because they're the client and they're there to be security, not information booth. That's why it's there. Not because they don't know. If they don't want to know something, they just go ask you.
Gotcha. So these are all the applications. They have them in Spanish, English.
Did you want an application today?
Yeah, I'll take one. Thank you. I'll take one of those. And this is an envelope I can mail it in? Perfect. So you see the beautiful American flag back there behind the windows. There's only one person at the window and so many people waiting here. Seems kind of backwards. Seems like they should be helping people.
No, you jackwagon, and if you would have read the sign back there you were just staring at for the last 5 minutes, you would have seen that it said some people may be taken out of turn due to a specialist needed. Oh my God. And then you read the poster 7 and you barely read 3 words of it.
That's what it seems like to me. Disability benefits for wounded warriors, identity theft, adult change name on social security card, have it in Spanish. See, what am I supposed to do? Push past these guys? Push past them? That's what I'm supposed to do, just be violent and push past them?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, Ace, for parking that right where it belongs, as usual. Now we're going to head into the bonus section.
Hello.
Ciao, man. Sit. Give me pull. Smile.
Champagne, fumámonos, bate. Ya no hay nadie que me rescate. Clic, pa, tomo del bote, es de ranote. Es mi dinero, zorra no.
My son and brother's dogs stay fighting.
Don't get mad, you got it. You got it. Get your head out. There you go. There you go. Now push
Get him out for you, cuz. That nigga really rap. No.
See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes.
Please enjoy this video of my dog eating a lemon.
Broccoli, apples, pears, bananas, carrots, chicken.
Gasp at your dog and see their reaction.
Did you get enough water? Oh.
Bath time always gets weird with Spoon.
Okay.
Why are greyhounds like this?
Sorry.
Сюда. Такое. Опа.
Sharon, are you seeing this? I finally I finally got it after all these years. No. Okay. Hey John, check it out. Oh my goodness.
Pet Lily? Pet you? Pet Lily? Pet you? Pet Lily?
Ay, ano yan? Dabo! Ay!
Soy, nakita ka ha?
Okay, so we're going to leave that one there for now, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you know anybody that would like my content, please show them my channel. So until then, Debos out.